Okay. Slash whatever stupid thing here. So we're gonna start like usual. We're gonna start early, and let me. Well, look what it says here. It's a new Power Target Trades banner. I like this design better than what I had before. One of the things I wanted to do with the live stream banner was to explain about the live stream, because what's a big difference of what I do is I do these live streams on Wednesday, usually at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada. So you have to figure out your time zone to match my time zone if you're missing these, okay? So it's very simple, And this banner is always there. So when someone's going to my YouTube channel, right, they see the banner. Live stream. Right? So that's how we start. Hello, everybody. Here's my winning group making the dollar bills with skills. Everybody hear me okay? Let's make that money. That's right. That's right. That's right, Mez. Let's make that money. Everybody hear me good? Hello, Dex. Everybody hear me good, people? The serious people are inside the group right now. Yes, so you hear me. Okay. No, because yes, good. Everybody hears me. Good. Now, what I'm using is another microphone. Hear you good. Yeah. So what I'm doing is a combination. It's a microphone. I'm trying this out. A microphone, and hopefully it blocks. And then the video webcam separately. So two devices to get a better sound. Hello, Merrill Hill. So the live stream, I started a little early. When I start the live stream, I talk about the banner. By the way, people, this is a new Power Target Trades banner, dollar signs. We're making the dollar bills with skills, people. You know what I'm saying? And let's see here. Did I post? Yeah, live stream is on. I got the thing all going. Okay, so we're gonna put these. So again, people, that's what it is, And then, of course, you go to my YouTube channel, and it explains how to become a member inside of Power Group Trades. Now, people, you're gonna always hear me start off, and some people are gonna know I say certain things, and it's because we have to re-educate the people. But what I pride myself in doing is the big picture, right? And so if we zoom out here, the stock clowns, they thought they were right about the big picture of the market. Ha ha, market's going lower. Market's going lower. They would do live streams. They would talk with their big mouth. Especially the stock clown. He would talk with his big mouth that the market was going lower. We're talking about December, and me as a big picture leader, I knew this market was going down for the wrong reasons, and that's a skill beyond a skill. Like, this is a skill very few people possess. I was the first one talking about the market reversal. Some people would say about it, but they had no clue. They'd say if it does this, if it does that, like the option sniper, just throwing out numbers with no skill. Well, I had a powerful plan for us, and that was with BA. And from January to March, we killed it with similar back-to-back winning plans as we've done with Apple and Tesla. And so a lot of people don't want to understand that what I do, it's the same thing. The difference is what I do is I adapt to the different market conditions, but apply a strategy that works time and time again. And very few people in the world can do this like me. And I'm going to start talking about some of the comments I received from some people in my group, right? And let's face it here, people. Most people can't, the way people get out of plans, they're so happy with the gains they're making in the group, they just can't believe it. And so they don't hold the plans, even though I've demonstrated how it's important to hold plans for max gains. That being said, people, that's right. Jack Rowland here. Rose is someone. Oh, Rose. Vivian. Hey, hello, Vivian. Right. So, and again, Vivian's new in the group. So when I talk about the stories, it's just to reinforce to people that It's about the big picture. It's not about the little fluctuations. It's about what's the real picture. I mean, look where the SPY is, 331. The stock clown said the SPY was too high at 225. That was back in 2016, people. If I scroll out of there, let's see this. And I said no. Market was. Called it a reversal. And as I said to people, 2016 to 2020, I call it a key pivotal zone in history. Meaning the people who understand real direction, which is just very few people in the world. I'm like the top 1% who probably called it like this. I don't think there's anyone in the world that called it as well as I have. Like, with live streams and really helping people with individual option plans to be able to capture gains. You have people helping people who have big, large accounts, but people with small accounts have been able to do well with my advice as it's big picture thinking. Okay? And I've said I smashed a lot of people to bits who went against me. If they go against me, smash to nothing. Against what I say. If they're working with what I say, there's not going. But I'm talking about people going against me. I know it doesn't matter what that is. Billionaire, it doesn't matter who it is. Billionaires, smashed. World record, smashed. Just smashed. End of story. Documented and proven, right? And I made my videos on YouTube. The serious people will take a look carefully at my history. And they see, but this guy calls things over and over again correct. And just like I did it in the history, we're doing it now in January and December. We've been killing it with gains. Let's put up Apple, people. We're going to be talking about Apple and Tesla. So let me put up Apple here, people. I mean, people know in my group, right? I mean, I've been talking about Apple, especially here. We started back in around in March, making some gains. We got this pop over here, and then pop over here. Then we get involved. We may have had a loss over here. I'm not sure. I know we got some. We've always been involved in Apple, and I've gained all through this whole move up. I had clowns tell me Apple is too high at 250. It's too high. You're crazy to tell people to go long. Am I crazy now? It's 317. A lot of people are all talk. Woo! That's all they are, people. All talk. I deliver results. That's the difference. And I do this over and over, and I'll do this for as long as I want. Like, a lot of people will be in the ground. I'll be doing this. You understand, people? Because comes to health, a lot of people won't come close to PowerTarget Trade as years goes on. Okay? Don't have my discipline, my mindset. Everything I do is very well disciplined and structured. That's why I win in the markets without fail. That's why I'm able to tell people, I told people about Tesla, we're gonna get 50 to 60 on our options. Isn't that what happened, people? 5,000 to 6,000 per option. So I said 50.00 to 60.00. I'll be making a video on this. But that's what I told my group. And I told them that pre-market. Some didn't want to believe it, right? They were so happy making 400% gains on the options, right? They couldn't believe it at $4,000. And then at $5,000. And then at $6,000, right? We could have sold them if we wanted to, $6,300 easily, very easily. However, I got stopped out at $5,900 on our runners for the January 24, 5:30 calls. And I will be making a video on that, but a lot of my group members know what I've done, right? This is skill beyond skill. This is billion-dollar mindset, not baby mindset. Thanks to the dumb billionaires shorting Tesla, we're making a lot of gains in Tesla. And I've helped a lot of people with small accounts make a lot of money, taking the money from the dumb big money. See, I told you people, there's smart big money, and then there's dumb big money. And there's a lot of dumb big money out there. I am with the smart big money. PowerTarget Trade is a master of listening to the smart big money, not the dumb big money. That means I have more power than billionaires. You understand? That's the analysis skills I have. I don't care who it is out there. They are not producing winning option plans like I'm doing. Nobody has done back-to-back winning option plans in Apple. Nobody, people. Nobody out there. No service, nothing. Anybody getting into my group, I'm doing them a service. I'm doing them a favor. That's the reality. People in my group make money. I'm doing, anybody gets into my group, if I keep you in my group, it's a service to you. I'm a money printing machine. And I prove this. Here we are, 2020. Stock clown crying. It's stretched. It's too high. It's stretched. It's too high. It's all all they know how to do is complain. The talkers complain. Oh yeah, sure you're like this. You come in my group, big mouth clown. See if you can stay. See if you catch the gains, big mouth clowns. I kick people out. People don't get this. I kick them out. Boom. You're not producing gains? Why? I tell them. Now the people who are happy send me, why do you see all these gifts I show? Why? Just why is that? Because with me, people make money. Without me, I've had a guy in my group, he saw that I was, listen, people don't want to believe me, so they find out the hard way. I kick them out. They call me, the smart always come back to me and they said, Sandro, I just don't make money on my own. I lose it back to the market. They come back with me. They finally decide to listen to me 100%, start making money. I have people who were losing all kinds of money in Tesla. They come into my group, they're making money in Tesla. And so, isn't it better to send me gifts than to give money to the market? I don't know, and not make any money. They're making money and send me gifts. I mean, what a great deal that is. Free to come in my group. I tell people, if you don't see the value, you're free to. You don't have to send me $1. It's up to you. But people who send me money do so because they see the value. They see the value out of free will. I cannot take money from anybody. They have to want to send it to me. I want to make this very clear out there to those stock clowns who say I'm this, I'm that, I'm a scammer. I'm this. I'm not. I don't scam. The only people who say I scam is the people who are jealous who can't do what I do. They're just crying. Wah wah wah. They don't want to understand the market. They're dum-dums. They don't understand about the sun and the rain. Like I always preach to my group. If you don't learn how to manage the rain, you won't catch the sun. You won't mentally have it here. I have people who make excuses to me, people. They say to me, I do this as a hobby. No, this is not a hobby for me. This is a high profession. You understand, stock clowns? Hobby, if you call this a hobby, that means you're a loser. You're a clown. This is not a hobby. This is a high profession. Okay, this pays a lot of dollar bills. Okay, it's scalable. You can make $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, $1 million a month. Right? There is no limits to what you make. It depends what you put into the market. Right? It's not by the month, but you can make $1 million a month here and there. If you do, what you're doing. It doesn't. It's possible. So don't tell me that the market is something, and it could be more than that, right? It could be larger numbers. It's a scalable thing depending on the person. It really doesn't matter. In the end, it's a matter of, does it help a person improve their life? Because if I can help someone with a smaller account, and the larger account people are helping this, it's a beautiful thing. It's like a God-given gift, to help people. And I've always said to people, when you do good comes your way. And that's the same thing. The people who send the bigger gifts, they're helping the other people. That's how I look at it, right? You should be doing what you think you should be doing, right? That's right, Marilyn. It's like you come into my group and then you make some money. And then if you make money, I mean, honestly, if everybody following my wins, my plans, they know we're making money. And I have the documented proof in the video and the gifts people send me. So they all see the value, or else they wouldn't send me any money. I mean, the market's going to keep going higher, right? Where I just identify it and I tell people the way it is, and I manage. And a lot of people said, I wouldn't do as well without you, Sandro. So it's better they send me some money than them not making any money in the markets, right? I don't know. I think it's a win-win for everybody. I just don't. But the stock clowns, they don't want to believe it, right? They want to think that the market, but they miss out all the sun. The excuse makers, right? Look at Tesla people, right? Look at this. We just came. Listen, we've been making winning plans ever since earnings, right from here. We killed it here, and we actually made baby gains here. I think when this was our first win over here, we the most we won was $1,500 per option. on the runners. Today, $5,700 option gains on the runners. Okay, so let's say a person only had one runner. The $900 investment on my we stopped off $5,700 to $5,900 per option. I want you to wrap around. That's only 2 days. I want you to wrap that on your a $900. So let's say you had two options, 900 and 900. Okay, the first option, let's say someone had two options, they would sell one at $2,000, which I showed in the group, and then the second option, they would sell at $5,700, right? So then you add that two combinations. So you're making 8K on a 2K investment. That's a 6K profit. 6K profit. It's actually more than that, right? 7.7K profit on two options. But then you minus the initial investment, and that's your total profits, right? You're not going to make money like that anywhere. And again, it's scalable. Someone could have done it with 10 options. I did it with 6. Okay, I've been going with 6. I've been telling people that's what I go. That's small. I should have actually gone more. I was being very very small on my end of things. I should have been doing a minimum 8 with the kind of account I have. 8. And that's still being small. But that being said, it doesn't matter what I do. It's what can I do to help people? Like, people don't get it. Like, I keep growing, right? And I always change the amount I'm in things. And I know what to do, what's the best. But I know how to help people scale like me. I told people how I took account that was 20K. Followed, being very tight with it, okay? Going in with the rules. It hit 90K end of the year. 90K, very, and we're not talking about not aggressive, just very tight with getting all the plans. That's how I know how well I did this year for people, okay? 20K to 90K on one of my accounts, tax-free savings account. Comprende? Okay. Hey, Rico Tipo, I have no problems to send gifts. When I do, see? I had this stock clown in my group, anyways, I want to say, listen. Anyways, people. So the beautiful thing was, even though Tesla pulled back, do you know that the options close? People, I want to show this, and we're going to show you, but I want to show you the option close here. So I'm going to put up the January 24 calls. This is how well we did, okay? Regardless that we're not in this, of course, anymore. I mean, the gains were astronomical. I couldn't complain with $5,700. Well, I got $5,900. I had moved my stops. But regardless, if people listen to my rules, it would be $5,700. Some people may have taken it at $6,300. I mean, at the end, man, we achieved the goals. I told people 60. If you took it at 40, 43K, well, one of my options I did take at 43, and the other two at 59. And then two of them, so I had 6. So 3 of them for 2K a piece. Okay, so that's 3K. Then one at 4,300, and then two at 5,700. And that's just going in with 6 but that's about $17,000 in gains, for 6 options. And that's a small amount of money to make that kind of money. Down, though. That's baby amount of money, right? I could have scaled it a lot larger. But I'm about the big picture. I will scale. There'll be a time I'll be scaling 30 like that. It'll be a joke for me. When I feel deemed for it. It doesn't really matter. When I'm at this 10 years from now, I'm going to be a monster. I'll be eating people I'll be eating the stock so many for breakfast or what I do. But I also can help people at the same level. You see, it doesn't matter. It matters, can I help? And I proved it. I did it for my I have an account that I proved it. I did it. And I'll do it again. That account I can go drain 60, 70K out of that to buy a vehicle, and then make that 40, bring it to 100 for that particular. I'm just saying. Anyways, I don't want to get into the specifics, people, but when you know how to make money with skill, and now you need to have money to live well, but I'm a machine at this. I mean, It's all documented, and I spend a lot. I'll continue making the videos forever this way because no one can do it like me. I take great pride in my plans because I know my plans make money. I want to, because if I'm making money, I know my group is making money. So believe me, I take great pride in my plans. I take a lot of thinking and decision making. I don't take anything lightly. And that's the difference between me and the services. They don't care. They just pop it out. They just want to get people to come in. No, no, no. And the services don't do nothing like me. I'm a performance manager. I make the services look like babies. You won't make money like you'll make nothing with the services compared to what you make with PowerTarget Trade. And you decide to send me the money. And in the end, most people they want to send me money to stay in the group. Pretty simple. Simple math. Send money to PowerTarget Trade or I make no money. It's very simple. They won't make it without me. With me, they make the most money. People know this already. They know. I know it. Sorry. Oop. My mic here got to hit the mic. The mic over here, people. So I talked about Tesla. You look at AMD. I talked about AMD. Big picture correction about AMD long term. 51. I talked about this being $51 stock. Was right about that. Stock Clown back in 2016 said that 2018 telling people to short. Short. Listen to me. I smash people to bits. I'm the big picture leader. I'm correct. People go into my history. You'll hear me talk about AMD. When I didn't like it, when I liked it, how I'm right massively. It just never ends. And you go into my history. Anyone wants to bet against me, they'll be sending me so much that I will bankrupt anyone. I tell you, people, I bankrupt anyone. I got so much documented proof. I smash people to nothing. Now, the smart people, they don't want to doubt me. They don't want to give me a hard time. They come into my group. They make some money. They send dollar bills with skills. All right, now. So now that's AMD. What else I want to SPY? We talked about the SPY, AMD, Tesla, Apple. Okay. So now, this is all a true fact to people who are new. Now, why do people not make money? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, most people don't have the skills to make money in the market. Okay. You don't have a plan. You don't have targets. You don't know what, you just guess and assume, it's too high, and you're looking. Listen, if you're struggling making money in the market, I always advise people to study my YouTube channel. Comprende? You're going to see power. You come in my group, I change your life for the better, but you've got to work. Listen, I never said the market's easy. I keep telling people about the sun and the rain, right? I have to kick out a lot of people because they don't want to listen to me. They just want it to be sunshine and rainbows. No, it isn't, but it doesn't matter. What I promise my group is don't worry. When the time is right, we are going to clean up. And let me ask you people right now, Dexter, have we not cleaned up? Because Dexter's been sending me a lot of dollar bills. And Michael, people, tell people, you guys who in the living room, have we not cleaned up in the market like PowerTarget Trades said? When things were rough. Remember when things were rough? There you go. Yes. Right? When things were rough, PowerTarget Trade had a plan. PowerTarget Trade didn't run away like the option sniper ran away. No. PowerTarget Trade's here. PowerTarget Trade will always be here. All the clowns will be gone. All of them. I will be the master leader of everyone. Everyone out there will not compare to PowerTarget Trade. No, not in how tightly woven. Listen to me. If a billionaire comes to me, I will help them make more money than they could make on their own. But they gotta pay me for that, right? Then I can't do group, right? If I have to work for some guy, if I have to work for a billionaire, right? The guy's gotta pay me $100 million. I don't have time to manage a group. I gotta spend time to make the billionaire $1 billion. But I got these skills, right? If I'm doing this for people with small accounts, being able to play with the big boys, Apple, Google, L's, Teslas, this is big money. The billionaires are in here. You understand me, people? They're not the little pebble traders. The millionaires are the little pebble traders who trade thing. They got no skill. They're not going to play in the sandbox of Apple or Google, L or Tesla. They have no clue how to do what I do. This is the billionaire club. Comprende? I'm helping people with small accounts in the billionaire club. Okay? And I have more skill than the billionaires have. Billionaire just has money. Billionaire can burn money, right? What about the billionaires who've been shorting Tesla? How do you think they're feeling right now? They're going to be, listen, Tesla's going to be going up higher and squeezing the billionaires to nothing. They're going to be crying, wah, 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 wah. Just like the stock clown, big mouth. Woo! Shh, take profits, take profits, take profits. You're just a big mouth. You have no skill. All these people, all these analysts, they just are all talk. They have no skill. I have the skill. If you're lucky to get in my group, you're lucky. You understand me? I don't just take anyone in my group. I tell it how it is. I kick people out. Boom. I got the skill. I make the dollar bills. I'll do it with whoever's smart enough to listen. Most listen people, I'm going to tell it how it is. I tell it how it is to wake people up. You're a dummy. I promise my wife not to talk too loud. People are dummies, people. You understand? Dumb. You're just wired dumb, right? Now, I'm on another level. The way I think in this market's another level of thinking. It's very well disciplined. And when you listen to me, you become that. Ash, okay, is a woman in my group. As I keep, and she goes to me and I go, but I make fun of men because this woman, she mops the floor. She's making the men look like little babies. You know why? She just does one thing, and men don't get it. She listens to what I say, she does what I say, and that's it. And studies. She's not studying with me special, and she outperforms everybody. Except for the people who work with me. But forget about the people. I'm not talking about some people who work with me closely. I'm talking about members in my group. We're talking about who've been years. So why are most people clowns? Because Ash is the proof of this pudding. And you'll see it in my videos on the gifts she sends. Why is it that she outperforms everybody? Why? She's the only one of the top persons who studies my history to realize, and she's smart. She wants to know, can I put my trust in this guy? And you know what she's done by studying? She has the trust. So she just trusts what I say to do. She just does it. That's it. People don't do what I say. They start using their mind. And I told you, people, your mind is weak. This is the hardest profession in the world. Let me tell you, I was on the weak side of these things too. I realized it too. Don't listen to me. I became PowerTarget Trade once I started following a strict rule set beyond me. That means my skills, my rules, they trump me. If I go against my rules, I lose. That's simple. Anyone goes against my rules, long term, you lose. Big time. You will not make as much money. The rules make the most money. By far none. It's proven. It proves it. My rules prove this to me all the time. All the time, people. All right, now. Who's this clown here? A woman. Okay, so this is a clown. This is a clown. You clown. Even your profile clown. You see, clown. Who's gonna listen to you, clown? You see these clowns. They come into the thing, and and they're so dumb. Like, where's your YouTube channel? What money have you made in the market? You see, people, why I get. Anyways, these clowns are crazy. Crazy clowns. I kicked them out. Yeah. You. Yeah. I think I know who you are. I think this is Dave. Dave the clown. What the hell is this happening here? Oh, hi. Okay, that's what I gotta do. All right. Good riddance. So I got rid of the clown. I mean, look at this clown. I didn't even realize this. Look at all the, like, you know what I mean? Like, people, these stock clowns, they can't stand it that they're like, okay, show us that. Try to run a group, stock clown. Try to run a group. I run a group for years. What have you done? You're a clown. You do nothing. Woo woo woo. Oh, big mouth. All right now. Is there any questions from somebody out there? Are you going to hold the current Apple plan through earnings? Probably. I don't know. You know what, Eric? There could be we'll see. We might have we'll see right now. Believe me, a lot can change in a few days. That we might make an adjustment. Yeah, that person was a clown. Yeah, so don't worry. I mean, Apple has been quiet, but Apple could pretty much, you see, the what I think Apple is doing is consolidating, and we have the options that have the time. I mean, Apple can pop one day, and once we get a move, Eric, I will make a decision on what we should do for earnings. I honestly think that Apple is simply going higher, right into earnings. They just got the momentum, just like Tesla. The problem with Tesla is I'm gonna see how. I'm gonna again. I need more information coming in to see if I could see if there's gonna be enough of a low risk, high opportunity window. Most likely it's with Google L, please. Yeah. So Google L, we'll see what it does tomorrow. I believe, Ash, if it holds what I said, Google L's funny stock. We've had a couple of good wins with it, but it's been very choppy, going up. I mean, this was doing well. I mean, we were actually doing pretty well in it. I mean, that they hit 1558. I believe we can get back up there before end of the week, if we hold, and maybe better if we hold the stop. We will see. In the end of things, Google L is very bullish, but it doesn't mean that it could pull back. It's just the way the market is. It's giving the signals and pulling it back. It's done this before, and we might get that pop in time. But if we do not, like I told people, loss is part of this. The gains in Tesla, obviously I want to make, but what I went in with 6 Google L's, right? And so if I lose in Google L, I still win massively compared to what I did with Tesla, right? Plus, don't forget, we've come off of so many wins. But then Google L might be a small loss if it pops properly, or it could be a break even, or it could provide us gains. No problem. We don't got much to worry, because with Google L, even if it's the last day, if it shows the power, she pops $50 in a day, no problem. Yeah, long-term stock market investing, long-term. But Google L hasn't been the best option play for us. Stock market investing, we've been killing it in Tesla, back option plans. Okay. We had a good winner in Costco, but for 100% gains. It was a nice quick pop. I had about 18 options in that, so I was really happy with that. But one of my members actually held Costco for more gains. But I was so focused on Tesla stock market investing that you have to understand the back-to-back gains we've had with options in Apple. It outperforms people who own shares. It's insane. On a percentage-wise basis, if you study my YouTube channel and you go listen to all the videos I've made on Apple, we made insane gains stock market investing. If you knew the numbers I made for myself and Apple, you would cry. I'm saying, compared to what you probably did with your holding shares in Costco, trust me. I have shares in Apple, and the amount of wins I made with options, I just love trading options now. I have the insane gains you make, and you're just going with the flow. You're going for when things are directing, and in this market's been, I've narrowed it down to the highest probability to catch max gains. Now we haven't done that with Google Owl because Google Owl hasn't been trading as well. We had a couple of good ones, but lately it's been like the last one was like small gains. I know Vivian did pretty good, but that was due to she got in. It was a bit of luck too because she got in at I told her to get in. And it was at a cheaper price, so she able to get out at 100%. Where we at 100% were looking for higher, we couldn't get 100%, so we only got small gains on the third plan for Google Owl. Well, Vivian actually made a good 100% gains. Taking options from $800 to $1,600, so she did pretty good, and that's why she sent me some nice dollar bills with skills gifts. You understand? Let's see here. Making big money with Apple. Yeah, that's right, Patrick. Yeah. Apple 88. Yeah, we've been carrying it. Yeah, yep. Costco's doing well. Finally. All we did though is we caught this blip over here, and that was it. But this blip here, stock market investing, I got us in this day and this. So see this move over here? We got more than 100% gains. It was the options were 350. We sold some at around 800, and then some so we got a good 100% gains on average, very quickly. So let me give you an example. So on 16 options down, you're looking at whatever. Let's say you get a calculator. Let me get a calculator here. Calculator. And so at 16 times $350, right? That would be $5,600 down, right? And then doubling that in well, practically 1.5 days, right? So $5,600. And more than that, because I know all the options at 666 that it was subdivided was about, I got about but a member of mine took this, Shia, by the way. He was really like, and he just applied my rules. I told him it was okay. I was so focused on Tesla, and so happy with the Tesla and Apple gains that I was, and then I was happy on the 100% gains in Costco. But I'm not surprised that Costco did this. There were some key signals for that, and I told that to PowerTarget Trades Shia, and good for him. But yeah, man, we made some great gains. Imagine, making $6,300 in profits on $5,600 down. So you understand? You don't. That's amazing leverage with options. I could have went much bigger, but I'm very what's the word? I mean, if I went bigger than everything that I would have done, I mean, okay, let's take that account, that 20K account. I mean, I should have done, I could have turned it to 200K. You know what I mean? Being a little bit more aggressive, but I'm more conservative / aggressive conservative for long-term success. I'm gonna be. I just think about getting bigger year after year, nice and calm, no stress. Because the more money you want to make, the more stressful it is when you try to over make money. It's been very stressful making all this money lately because I'm just killing it. It becomes stressful. Managing and making all these dollar bills with skills, it becomes stressful. People, I'm tiring. You know what I mean? Like, so PowerTarget Trade, I want the health and the wealth. I got both. You know what I'm saying, people? I used to obsess over the stock market. It's unhealthy. That's right. Yeah. I want to make money with skill. And we do my way. Yeah, trading futures all night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some people who make a lot of money. That trade. First of all, I can't trade futures. I'm a big picture thinker. I can't think small minded. You know, I tried it. It's not me. I was always directional trader. That's how I've always been. And I feel you have to do what you're best at to succeed long term. And a lot of people, I find that long term, like to be able to hold things, like, I mean, holding for a day or two is a lot better than holding for 10 minutes, 5, 10 minutes, like these little pop traders do. I don't want to do that. You know, holding for a day or two, making 100% gains is what I'm good at. And that's what I focus on. That's my forte. You know what I'm saying, people? The long haul. That's right, people. That's right, Rose. You know, long term. You know, long term success, people. You know, it's what it's all about. You know, and your health. You know, like there's a lot of guys. Men my age. They have bad habits. They got the beer bellies. The pop bellies. They don't look like PowerTarget Trade. I got the discipline. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no pop belly. How many men my age got pop bellies? Skinny arm, pop belly wimps. PowerTarget Trade. I represent the top 1% in the world. If I'm a leader, I want to lead in all metrics, health and wealth. I don't want to be some sick looking stock advisor. That's poor man to me. I want to have the health to enjoy the money and help people with top notch skill brains. I'm not going to go to some bar and entertain some donkeys like this clown in my group. Talking about, why don't you come to the bar? I want to show you some. Listen, man, that's unhealthy. You got a pop belly. I don't want a pop belly. I don't want to be drinking at 11 o'clock at night, getting a pop belly. That's not my style, man. That's your style. Getting cancer, getting sick. Don't cry when you got sick and got cancer or die of a heart attack, you stock clown. Understand? I'll be dancing on your grave. You understand? If the people who go against me, I'll be dancing on your head, man, with health. I make young people look like babies out there. I got the skill, money, and the health. I got the skill in both disciplines. I'm the big picture leader. You clowns. All right now. That's right. Gotta be strong. Gotta have the health. A lot of people think about the money only. I preach this. How many people come to me? Everybody needs my help for health. Unless you look like me. Like, we're talking about blood, all the stuff. It's not just the looks, right? I'm talking about like functional. Like I do. You see me? I do functional movements. You see the push-ups that I do. These are functional movements, right? Scorpion push-ups and stuff like that. It's not about lifting heavy weights only. It's not what I'm about. I'm about functional, looking good, feeling good, moving good. You know what I mean? Being lean, being healthy. Again, men my age, I'm about the top. I would say top 2-3% in the world. It's that sad out there, really, people. Most men my age are out of shape, pop belly, fat souls. You know what I'm saying? No, I got the skill for health, and I make the money with wealth. So stock clown John, I keep telling him, come on, show yourself. I showed myself to people. People see me in the videos. You see me making videos. You see me proud to show who I am. PowerTarget Trade. People are jealous of PowerTarget Trade. They're just jealous. All the people jealous. Lots of jealous out there. Don't be jealous. Celebrate someone who's a leader in both metrics. Don't be jealous. Celebrate. If someone does good, I pat them on the back. When I tell Ash, you know what, you do. You're very generous in sharing your success. And you're helping people in the group. I say good things about people like that. You shouldn't be jealous that Ash, and anybody in the group shouldn't be jealous of Ash. You should be saying, thank you, Ash. Thank you for helping the group. For giving PowerTarget Trade what he deserves. Just as much as I'm getting whatever, I could be making 20 times what I make if I have the right people. There's no limit to what I can make with my skill. There's people losing all kinds of money in the market. They're better giving it to me. Give me the money so I make the money. It's crazy. People are losing money hand over fist. One of my members, he knows who he is. He was losing all kinds in Tesla. So people don't think it's easy, the market. The market is killing people. They don't know how to I time it like a wizard. Perfect. I got it all documented. Back to back. Nobody. No one has done it like me. No one out there. No one. You name the person, they don't do it. They can't. Not with options. No way. Maybe they've held some shares. Big deal. So have I. I have the shares and I have the options in Apple. But what I've done I've done the back to back with BA the same way, with Roku the same way, back to back to back to back to back. Well, people are afraid it's too high. It's too high. No, it's not. It's okay. I got the eyes. I got this. I know what's okay, what's not okay. My system is It sees it over and over again. No one out there can do what I did. It's all documented on my channel. I wish there's somebody. Come show me somebody, but there's nobody. I look on Twitter. I just laugh at what I see. I laugh at the people on Twitter. I laugh. I say, you clown, compared to me. All right, now. What happened here? Everybody here in the group? Or did something happen here? Everybody in the group? Yeah, we are all here. The YouTube is reporting. Somehow the YouTube has reported something really weird. Okay, good. No, according to the YouTube, there's nobody here. I never seen that happen. That it reports 0. That's why I thought, what happened? I go look at 0. All okay, yeah. So, I the reason why people lose is that they don't have a plan and they want to make excuses. And I try to help people. I mean, I tell her how it is. And so if I talk rough, I'm talking rough for people's own good. Because you know what? If I pat you on the back, good job for making a dumb mistake. That's a good job. How am I helping an individual? In fact, the people who are smart, you know what they tell me? They say, they apologize to me. They send me gifts the same. I've never seen a smart person get upset with me if I was upset with them. They realize that they're wrong. They come into my group. The clowns, though, they go away. But they're clowns. They become losers in life. They're not going to make money in the market. I really tell them, listen to me. If I kick anyone out of my group, they aren't making money in the market. Because nobody does it as good as I do. That's when I know this fact. I know what's out there. They don't do it like me. They won't have a prayer with anyone else. That being said, I'm not worried. I know I'll make the dollar bills. I got people who see it. I'll do it with I'll work with the people who are serious for success. And they'll be coming to me. PowerTarget Trade. PowerTarget Trade. Come on, help me. Oh, now it came back on. I don't know, that's weird. It's just a YouTube thing. You know, the YouTube did that funny thing. It's just playing around. It's better to yeah, right, see? Yeah, now it's, it had 0. See what Dexter said? It's better let go of the clowns. Listen, Dexter's been with me for years. He knows what I'm talking about, clowns. So this is not clowns. You understand what I'm telling you? I know if I call you a clown, you are a clown. Now, you have a choice to wake up and say, you know what? PowerTarget Trades right. I'm a clown. I gotta learn, change my ways. What do you want me to do? Tell you you're a good trader when you're a clown? I can't do that. All right, now. I started watching your videos in November. I started with 4,000. Now I'm over 30,000. Thanks for the great videos. I'm a faithful follower. That's fantastic, but keep kicking me off and I have to come back laugh. Oh. I don't know what happened, Marilyn. I don't know what you mean. But Paylock. So he started by watching my videos, not bad by watching my videos, but my videos are really are a recap of what I do for my group, like over and over and over again. You may have decided to go and create your own ideas to go into things, but if it inspired you to make money, Paylock, great. You know, There's no one that has a YouTube channel like me or can show winning plans like me documented. Nobody out there. They can't. They can't do it. And I'm very tight with everything. Like it's very can't do it with a small amount of plans. No one can do it like me. I dial it down to the highest probability. I've been telling people we're gonna focus on Apple and Tesla. Have I not? Listen, people, have I not been right about Tesla and Apple? And anyone going to my live streams month after month, you'll see me talking about that. Look what Tesla and Apple did. I have the skill. Everybody else is a talker out there. Woo, woo, woo. It's too high. That's all they're doing, people. They're flapping their mouths. It's too high. Oh, it's gonna come down. Oh, it's stretched like the stock line. It's stretched. Anybody can tell you it's stretched. So what? Did you make any money? No. So what good is your information? It's stretched. It's stretched. It's stretched. It could be stretched and stretched for another 2 years. Who cares? Make money when you can make money. Why do you want to guess and assume that it's stretched? You said it was stretched at 200, stock clown. You said it was stretched at 250. You've been wrong. It keeps going higher, stock clown. You have no skill. You're a clown. Stock clown John. You know who you are, right? Any questions, people? You know, like this video, this live stream, it tells people why they don't succeed, right? If you've been losing in the market, you've been watching ideas go by you, or you're afraid to go into plans, you have no skill. You have no idea. You have no business in the market. You come into my group. Listen, I'm doing here live streams. I take questions. You got a question? Give me shout it out. You don't have a question, that means you know it all. You know it all. Okay, so I'm here. People can ask me a question. I answer the question. If you don't have some people are embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed to ask a question or share a story of why you haven't done well. I can give you some critique and explain things to you, how it'd be different in my group, Power Group Trades. PowerTarget Trade, capiche? By the way, people, do you like the way I sound with the mic that I have now than versus my other live streams? Or does anybody notice a difference in how the live streams sound today versus the other live streams? I even made a video. The last video I made, I used a mic combination, separate mic with the webcam. The webcam has a mic, but more clean. Yeah, I think so too. It's better. Okay, good. I'll be using the mic, people. I'll be using the mic. They call it They call this the blue. It's amazing. This thing this used to be big, Ha 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 ha. Because my webcam, right? I bought the most expensive webcam you could buy. There's the Logitech Brio is the best one you can buy, right? But then it's limited in its vocal thing, right? Honestly, if I use the Sennheiser, I have Sennheiser. Like these are like top of the line. And if I talk into this thing, but I mean, now this won't pick it up because I don't know if it picks it up, but this is the clear. By the way, when I talk with people on the computer with this, so I got a lot of tools, people, that I use to communicate, to have good sound. I usually use the Sennheiser mic set. I really like it. I just got myself a nice, the wireless one. They're like $500, that headset, but amazing 7.1 surround sound, right? All the details. I make a PowerTarget Trade background, the videos, the intro videos to represent PowerTarget Trade. I take pride in what I do. You don't see people take pride in what they do. I take pride to represent my plans, to come and take time out of to talk to the people. Where do you see these stock clowns? They don't do that. They just flap their mouths or they don't do what I do. Live streams, talking about the market, giving people hope, saying, things are okay. I have a plan. And everything I said, month to month to month, is what happened. Nobody can claim such a feat. I can. And I'm proud of it. That I massively correct the big picture. Massively, since 2016. So many other people's, it's going to crash in 2017. It's going to crash 2018. It's going to crash and do that. And the same thing, it's going to crash, and we haven't crashed. When the market's going to crash, it's going to crash. Then we'll deal with it. It's called adaptive thinking. But why do you want to guess and assume when there's a killing to me? Market ain't going to crash for a while. Listen to me. Tesla is a money-making company. It's growing in leaps and bounds. People love their cars. They're excited to buy their cars. The advertising is through their customers. They're getting that no car company in the world is competing. Tesla is the Apple of the computer world. Do you understand? But except better than than Apple stuff theoretically. Like the cars are just ahead of the whole market. Tesla, it's that simple. I don't know what's so hard to understand, but the clowns don't want to get that. And the market is saying this. Listen to me, people. The market is saying Tesla is bullish. I knew that before it was when we were in 200 thing, way before that earning thing. And that's why I've been winning in it. That's why I've been focusing on it. I just listen to the market. I don't listen to the clowns out there, the dum-dums, the bird watchers, the ones who watch. It's too high. Like the stock clown. All right, now. Listen, Vivian B here, new member. Well, let's see what she says here. I like your thinking, Sandra. Good point. Instead of questioning why the market is so high and it will crash soon, adapt. That's right, Vivian, right. And Vivian is experienced firsthand in my group. She's brand new. She came in my group, in January, Vivian, right? She sent me over 2K in gifts. Again, this is a woman, smashing a lot of men in terms of percentage-wise. Simply, she just listened, Now, she hasn't listened to 100% yet because she's not used to seeing this kind of thing. She's probably been trained by the weak men out there, the weak, the little pebble brain men out there, little pebbles. So the pebbles made her a little bit, but then with me, she says, holy mackerel, this guy says to hold on, and then watches what happened with Tesla, right? Because Vivian cashed out at $1,800, she still made good money, then watched us go to $5,700, right? She's never seen such a thing, but it's not her fault. She hasn't seen like a real big picture leader in action, right? She's seen the pebble traders in action, right, Vivian? Right? Tell them, Vivian. Yeah, happy to share with you. Good, isn't it true? Is it true what I'm saying, Vivian? The pebble traders who taught you, are they pebble traders now? And compared to my adaptive thinking, pebble small gains, right? Carlos Brown, pebble, yeah. Yep, see? Vivian, yes, true. Listen to me, I tell the people, these are pebble traders compared to me. Pebbles. All these guys, all of them out there, pebble. They don't have my skills, okay? I run circles around them. Run circles. Percentage-wise, run circles. I make 10 times whatever they make percentage-wise. 10 times. Because they can't catch real direction. They're not wired to. I am. I'm wired to catch. That's all I care about. Real direction. And if I lose here and there to that, I don't care. That's why I catch so many big wins. People seen what I've done with Apple over and over and over again, and Tesla. This was back-to-back monster gains in Tesla. Back-to-back monster gains. While people are afraid, I'm going crazy to go in it. Telling people, hold. Being right. Comprende, people. Again, Vivian, the market has its periods where it's going to be harder to make some money. But guess what? The sunshine you're experiencing, when you know how to handle the rain, the sun comes in. It makes the rain look like baby money. Let's say you lost some money in the rain. That's baby money compared to the game. Trust me on this. This year for me at the end was the biggest year than other years for me. Every year I get bigger. Every year bigger, PowerTarget Trade. Bigger. It doesn't have to be, but with skill. Same consistency. Bigger and bigger and bigger and smarter and better. And I keep it the health at the same time. Stock clowns. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you, Ash. Any questions out there? Because before I go out, don't be shy. You know, tell me some fears you have, some things you missed, and I can help you. I can give you some advice. Yes, how far in the future do you buy your option? Well, that depends, Marilyn, on the situation. You know, sometimes we're only doing with the weeklies. Sometimes we're using a monthly. Usually, I like to use monthly, if the stock is properly aligned. It's not, you know. It depends on my plans, Marilyn. It's very adaptive. Good night, Mez. Good night, Mez. Let's make that money. That's right, Mez. Let's make that money. Well, we've made a lot of money, Mez. I'm getting tired of making money, believe it or not. It's like, what? But tomorrow we'll probably be making some more money, you know. Well, we've been making that money. That's right, Mez. We've been making that money. Any questions out there, people, before I go? PowerTarget Trade's going to go. And you're going to have to wait till next week to ask a question. Somebody new out there. Don't be shy. Don't be a scaredy cat. Don't be a pebble trader. Speak your mind. Yeah, but believe me, I've been getting tired a little bit. Trust me on this. I've been getting tired. Like I just constantly working, Marilyn. Yes, we can, Vivian. I'll admit, I will deal with it when it gets to it. But until that happens, of course we can, Vivian. But until that happens, I'm focusing on the, you know, we might not get anything, and we may never get a bear market. What we might get are small corrections, Vivian, maybe like a month. I don't know that answer because right now the SPY has gone up a lot. What I do know is this, that Tesla and Apple are powerful market drivers. And as long as our leaders are leading the market and others are coming, like Costco, are coming into play, market can keep, only the good stocks are going to go, a lot of stocks are going to go sideways to chop. It's going to be very tough to make money in this market. Only adaptive thinker like me, who knows how to dial it down, will make money hand over fist easily, while others will struggle in this market. This market is going to be tough to make money in this year, I believe. People are going to be chopped to pieces, thinking that it's just going to correct down. No. Don't think the market's just going to drop down like the stock clown thinks. No. Market can stay choppy in many stocks, while some stocks will be very good for us. PowerTarget Trade. Do you every day swing? It depends, Marilyn. You know, sometimes we're holding a position for a couple of days, sometimes for a week. You know, Marilyn, it depends. You know, it's always adaptive. There's no, you know, I don't have a stringent measurement. It's fluid. That's why I call it adaptive thinking. Adaptive. Thank you, Pale up. Do you just use charts? No, Rose, I don't. I do a lot more things than that. You know, I look at my scans. Like it's a big process, but the process that I do, I've done it for so many years. You know, you got to understand that I've been, you know, studying charts in the markets for 28 years, and you develop a computerized mindset, speeds. I look at stuff and see things very fast, and see things that a lot of people do not see. And it's a big process that I've perfected over the years, and I get better at everything, right? So there's a lot of skill that goes on. It's not what you see. These charts are just something for me to communicate to people, but it's way beyond these charts, way beyond. A lot of high skill, Rose. A lot of high skill. Trust me on this. You stay with me, Rose. You get into my group. You won't want to go out. You can do whatever you want. You won't want to leave my group. You won't want to leave. you will be petrified to leave because you'll say, I'm making money hand over fist with PowerTarget Trade Central, and I'm gonna lose. I don't make money like I do with PowerTarget Trade Central. Trust me on this. If you're serious for success, though, like if you take this as a serious business, you won't want to. Most people don't have enough brains to invest in the market, anyways. Even if they're with me, they're just dum-dums. Just the reality, people. The majority. I said this very clearly, people. Success is for the few and not the many. And believe me when I tell you, it's dum-dum city out there. Dum-dum city. That being said, people, that's right. Believe me, you could have 10 years experience, and with me behind you, you just do better. Anybody will do better with PowerTarget Trade. I'm a leader, right? You know, Shia made good money, but ask Shia, does he do better with me than just on his own? And PowerTarget Trade Shia will tell you, and I've trained him extensively, tell you, guarantee you, he does good. He does stuff on his own too, PowerTarget Trade Shia. But ask him, does he do better because of my teachings? Because he's listening to what I'm doing as well. Okay? Because I call him PowerTarget Shia because he does some good stuff, you know. Like when he listens to me, he makes some big dollar bills, man. Like honestly, like he does some impressive stuff. You know, when he listens to me, then when he goes against the rules, he knows what I mean. I get mad when he goes against the rules. I go, you see, you made way more money if you went in, but he's been going following my rules, and PowerTarget Trade Shia has been cleaning up, making the dollar bills with skills. In fact, he made way more money than we did in Costco, simply by following my rules. And I told him that. I said, you see, whether I'm in it or not, you made the, because he stuck to it more, you know. I gave up on it quickly, you know, and he stuck to it. And I told him, it doesn't matter if I'm in but it was my teachings that, and when he followed it, he killed it. He cleaned up nicely in Costco. PowerTarget Trade Shia. Ha ha, stock clowns. You know, when he does what I say, and he's in my group, he does his own stuff. Many times Shia would like something, I didn't want to do it, he would do it himself. He'd clean up, I'd pat him on the back. You think I'd be jealous? I'd say, good job, buddy. But when he does something bad, I give him shit. Because I want to see him make money. I want to see him make what he deserves. You understand, people? I don't put a person, I put a person up when they do well. And when they don't, I let them low. Because I want to see them do well. I can't pat a person on the back for doing something dumb. I tell them, hey, that was dumb what you did. You broke the rules. Why'd you do that? The rules, I tell people, the rules, they have no emotions. The rules give you the dollar bills with skill. All I do is follow my own rules. Trust me, it's all it is. It's an observation I have on my confirmations that you've got to just follow the rule set. It has to be my plans. It has to be confirmed. It's without fail. It's that perfect. It's scary. It's scary, amazing what I developed. Okay, and it was developed partly because Shia was a very aggressive trader, and to tame him, I had to come up with more ideas because I was more of a conservative trader. And through training PowerTarget Trade Shia, I opened up my system a bit, but still found a way to make it a happy medium, and was only to improve everything due to his aggressive style. Very aggressive PowerTarget Trader, very aggressive individual. He wanted to make, you know, very aggressive guy. All right, anyways, people, have a good night, people. PowerTarget Trade out. Till next time.